All right, so with this problem, we're supposed to put it into slope-intercept form and then identify the slope and the y-intercept. So just to kind of give you some understanding of what all this means, if I had this equation, I could always graph this equation by just making an x, y chart for myself, and I could maybe just do an easy one, like put in the value of 0 for x. That would give me 4 times 0. 4 times 0 plus 3 times y equals 12. This is 4 times 0 is just 0, so 3y equals 12. Dividing by 3, we'd get y equals 4. And another easy one might be if y is 0, so then that would give me 4 times x plus 3 times 0 equals 12. This is just 0, so it would be 4x equals 12. Dividing both sides by 4, I would get x equals 3. And then it's nice just to do 3 points. So let's see, maybe I'll just do, maybe y is 1. We'll just try it, I don't know, 4x plus 3 times 1. So 4x plus 3 equals 12, and then I could subtract 3 from both sides. Okay, so then we get subtract 3 from both sides, divide by 4, x equals 9/4, which is equal to 2.25. Okay, and the whole reason that we're doing all this is to be able to graph. Okay, so then we would just graph these points, 0, 4, 0, 4, and then 3, 0, and then 1 and 2.25. Let's see, x is 2.25, and there's that one. I'm kind of trying to do approximately there, and then I can graph it. Now, to avoid having to do quite so much work, there's another way that we can do this, and that is what's being asked of us in this problem. So if we put something into what's called slope-intercept, that's where you have y by itself on one side of an equation, then you have some number times x plus some other number. That is useful because the coefficient, the number being multiplied by x, that is going to actually be the slope, the steepness of the line. The y-intercept, that b, that plain number, is going to be actually the place where my line intersects, where it crosses over the y-axis. This is the x, this is the y. Okay, so by just doing a little bit of algebra, if I started with 4x plus 3y equals 12, just like right here, to get rid of something, I just subtract it from both sides. I subtracted 3y. Here, if I want to get rid of 4x, what I can do is actually just subtract that from both sides. So it crosses off there. 4x minus 4x is just 0. So this side of the equation would be 3y. And then I'd have 12 minus 4x. If I just change the order, I'm going to make that negative 4x come first. That 12 doesn't have a negative in front of it, so we can assume that it's positive. So I'm just changing the order using commutative property. Then, just like right here where I divided, I wanted to get x alone, so I divided both sides by 4 to figure out what x is. I can do the same thing. I can divide everything by that 3. 3 divided by 3 would be 1y, or just y. Then it'd be negative 4/3 x. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, so now let me just show you why that's useful. This 4 right here is my y value of my y-intercept. And you can see when I graphed it and did it the long way, there's my y-intercept. So what I could have done, the shortcut is just plot that point. this right here is my slope, -4/3. So from the y-intercept, I can go down 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, 2, 3, and there's the graph, and then just graph the equation. Okay, so again, what did I do? This is my y-intercept. Okay, so what did I do? I get the y value alone. Okay, and the way that I did that is I subtracted the x value from both sides. Okay, and then right here I divided by whatever is being multiplied. Divided everything by the coefficient. Okay, by the coefficient of y. Okay, and then we can just look at the equation. The coefficient of x is the slope, and the plane number at the end, that 4, is the y value of the y-intercept. Okay, there you go.